All right, so tonight I want to talk about the Roxon KS2 and also talk about the Gerber Splice and Leatherman Micra. And I'm just telling you this up front, the KS2 is sort of in a league of its own, and it's really hard to find what it would even compete against. Perhaps maybe a Gerber armbar, you could have all kinds of comparisons, but we'll just compare it with these two for the moment. So first of all, let's look at the Leatherman Micra, and I'll put that on the scale over here. It comes in at 1.7 ounces. And when we look at the Micra, we open it up. It's got a nice pair of scissors, and then there's several tools inside. You've got the knife, you've got screwdriver, nail file, and you've got tweezers, and then this sort of multi-tool, which is a bottle cap lifter, screwdriver, and more, and what is sort of like a Phillips screwdriver. So this comes in at $34.95. This will be the most expensive out of all the group, and it will also be the lightest, so keep that in mind. And then next up, let's talk about the Gerber Splice. So we'll put that on the scale right here, and that comes in at 2.2 ounces, and the Gerber Splice will be the cheapest out of all these at $23.73. So here we have the features on this. We've got a serrated knife, we've got the regular knife blade as well, and then we also have a place for a keychain that slides out like so, and we have on the other side, we have this screwdriver right here, and it transforms into a bottle cap lifter as well. And then we also have this little tiny screwdriver, and we've got another tiny screwdriver as well. So we've got all these functions right here included with the splice. And that seems to be pretty much it. Now, I don't use the Gerber Splice basically at all. So these are the functions included, and it comes in again at that $23.73. But you can get it for cheaper. So on some websites it's as low as about $18. And then we have the Roxon. The Roxon, again, is a little bit out of the league of these others because it comes in at twice the weight. And it's got this really nice pocket clip, which I like. And then it's got this knife right here. It's got a glass breaker on the bottom. It's got G10 scales right here. And then why I'm comparing these is because it has these scissors. So these are very large scissors. Again, we talked about the knife. And then it has a saw as well as these blades, not blades, but tools right here. So you've got the awl, you've got the file, you've got the Phillips driver, got the can opener, and the bottle cap lifter as well. Now, right off the bat, I'm not really sure why it has a saw on there. So I'll go ahead, and someone had mentioned about testing this out. So let's go ahead and put everything else away. And let's take a look here. Well, so it actually works pretty good. And now I've made the mat a mess. But other than that, the saw actually seems to bite in fairly good. So I'm fairly impressed with that. I was a little bit leery of why would you even add that to this tool. But if you need to maybe trim something in the backyard, that definitely could possibly be a tool that would be neat to use. So let's go ahead and do a cutting test. Now, I know sometimes not everyone is a fan of just testing out scissors to cut paracord. So let's go ahead and cut this cord right here, simulating something else perhaps that you would do. Let's go ahead and use, and the Micra is struggling right here. So there we go. And let's try it this, well. So down there at the bottom, yeah, I can't do it at the top. At the very bottom, we can sort of chaw our way through. So again, let's try these and no issue at all. All right, and then let's see about the splice, how the splice compares again to these other tools. All right, bring this in here. Wow. Well, I didn't expect that. So I haven't used the splice basically at all. I bought this and then I just put it away to do a review at some time. And wow, that's impressive. So let me know what you guys experience with the splices. I did not realize that mine cuts a lot better. Now, again, the Micra is not new, but neither is the splice. I mean, the splice, I bought it used. So that, wow, that is shocking. So I'm not sure what the difference is, but the splice works so much better than the Micra. So I have been a fan of the Micra. I'm still a fan of the Micra. I really like how it's slim compared to the handles on the splice, but I have to say the splice works far better. So I don't know, the handles just feel more streamlined, especially at the top. You can see it's a lot thinner. These, I'm not a huge fan of these chunky handles right here. And a lot of people always complain about Gerber's quality. I have to say, wow, very surprised with the scissors. So obviously the Roxon has very good scissors as well, but the splice really shines, really shines. So some of the things I love about the Roxon is how easy it is to access the tools. It is nice that they add the saw there. It's nice the G10 handles. These huge scissors are definitely a plus. And then obviously things just seem a little bit more upscale. So should I compare this again to like the Gerber Lockdown Pry or one of the other tools? Maybe, but the price range of the Roxon puts it squarely within this category. So these, because of its price, are the competitors. So I think you do get a lot for $30, an awful lot. So that's pretty impressive. I think definitely the Roxon, all these are recommendable. I am a little disappointed with the performance of the Micra scissors, but everything else that I've actually had to use scissors for, it's worked great. So in real life, it works great, but you can see that it doesn't do everything perfect. So let me know in the description or the comment section below. I'll probably put a poll on which you like best of all these tools. There's definitely several to choose from, and keep in mind that the Nextool Mini Sailor Pro or the Mini Sailor is coming out with a scissors version, and it is on the way, and I plan to test that as well. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.